I thought they played really well. We were on point. We had a great rhythm. We were all over those guys, and I'm proud of the way they played. And I'm proud of the way they played in the fourth quarter. They just, we didn't make some plays, but we also had some calls that really hurt us at critical times. Two on third down, and the other one on a second and long, and the guy's scrambling and throws it out. So those things happen. But overall, I am proud of the way they played, the way they prepared, some of the things that we were able to do as far as adjustments even before the game and even during the game. That one's a tough one,
John Jalen had 21 tackles. How is he maybe different now than he was last year? It seems like he's even more all over the place.
Yeah, I just think he has more comfort level with the defense. He's smarter. He's a year older. Those are all contributing factors, yeah. And the fact that he played a ton. I mean, I think he had 90 snaps, so all those things, come into play.
With Kurt out for a while now, how much of a leadership role is Jalen playing right now in that team?
Jalen's going to have to step up, just as a lot of other guys will have to. And nobody expects anything less from us. We still have a responsibility. We still have a job to do. And it's going to be leadership by committee.
At that spot, who gets Kurt's reps for the most part? Do you split it between Corey and Kyle? Who's the next guy up?
Yeah, we got Corey, Kyle, Mixon, all those guys will get some time in there. In today's game, you have to roll a lot of players in. There's really who gets the first 4 reps and who gets the second 4 reps. Basically, is how it works itself out. But we'll roll those guys in throughout the week.
When you guys are in a base 4-3, who becomes the strong side linebacker in that case?
Austin Smith. Yeah, we'll play with Austin and Jump will be the backup there. And, yeah.
What's he done to show you that Austin obviously is a true freshman? How impressive you guys?
Well, he's done some really good things throughout camp. He's going to make mistakes, but he's a good football player. He just needs time to develop and get ready, and that's what we plan on doing.
You mentioned Kyle up front, maybe getting some of those reps from legit. Has he continued to improve? I know you guys liked him in fall camp. How's he looked these last couple of weeks?
Yeah, Kyle's done a good job. He's a really smart player. He's a fine young man. He works hard. He's got a lot of ability. So, we're gonna roll him in and see what happens.
That middle linebacker coach, are you still going to play both those guys? It seemed like Darren got fewer reps this week than he did in the opener.
Yeah, we were in a good rhythm on defense. I mean, it was kind of like we were going 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, and you kind of the guys aren't getting real winded. So we just stayed with Jump. Coach Thigpen asked me during the game, and I said no, let's just stay with Jump, and we're in a good rhythm right now. He really identified a couple of things that were problematic for us, and did a good job.
It seemed like you guys kind of focused on just keeping the ball in front of you for the most part. Maybe it seemed like you maybe had a little bit more sort of zone coverage back there as opposed to, going just more put a guy in island man-to-man stuff. Is that accurate, number one? Number two, do you feel like that's the identity of this defense has to take, is the defense that just keeps the ball in front of you?
Well, Dustin, we did a combination of both. We were playing, we were flopping our coverages pretty good from man to zone, and even a variety of different zones, to try and create some confusion for the quarterback, and I think we were able to do that for the most part. But it'll be a balancing act, each and every week. Are we just going to line up a man and lock you down? No, probably not right now, not where we're at. But it'll be a combination, and it'll be depending on what's the skill set of the offensive players too. So it'll be a week by week. We have to look at things, how we match up and all that.
John, I know Justin Martin's kind of gotten there and got some time in a critical series. I know it wasn't a ton of time, but was he able to show you anything that he might have earned some more reps, or is that something that's going to have to happen?
No, Justin is working. The time that he had missed during camp, it was like 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks it was, I guess. Just really set him back, Yeah, but we have to play him. I mean, Cam was down, and he had to go into the game. And you try and help him with some calls as best you can. But he's just a work in progress. I mean, he's a true freshman that didn't have spring ball, that didn't have camp. So It is what it is.
How much progress have you seen out of Khalil? Where do you kind of feel like he's at?
You know, I thought he got better today. Did some good things. He's getting better with his hand placement, getting better with his pad level. Still, too high at times, but yeah, I see him getting better.
He didn't get a lot of playing time Saturday. I guess you kind of mainly relied on the 3 other D tackles. Did you feel like that group wore down at all, or how did that rotation do?
I didn't think we wore down at all as a unit until the last 2 drives. We had back-to-back penalties against us on 3rd down, which extended that drive. I think it was ended up being a 14-play drive. Then we come back and have another pass interference penalty against us, which put that scoring drive to a 13-play drive. So we were good. I mean, I think we started the second half with 4 3-and-out. No, it was 3 3-and-outs, and then we got the interception. So we hadn't played a bunch of plays. So I was like, man, we're humming. We're in good shape. And then those last 2 drives, they got extended on us, and the quarterback made us miss a few times and ad-libbed and found a guy on the sideline, and then like I said, the penalty.
Did you feel like you just kind of hit a wall there in the 4th? I mean, they had the ball for 11 minutes, and I think offensively, you guys just ran 6 plays. I mean, could you just kind of feel it?
I felt like we were in control. The first pass interference, I think it was 3rd and 8.
Yes.
And then the second one was a 3rd and 4 or something.
I think
like
that might have been 3rd and 8 too.
Yeah.
That one was 3rd and 8. And I felt like we were in total control. I didn't feel like we were out of sync, and then things got out of hand. And that's just the way it goes.
How do you intend to get Ladero McNeil back involved now that he's back out there this week?
He's out at practice. He's out practicing and doing what he needs to do, and yeah, he'll be ready.
And Coach, you mentioned Colton identifying some things. Were you better like pre-snap and alignment this week?
No, they were doing some things with some unbalanced formations. They were hiding the tight end in the formation, and actually it was on Barnett's sack. Jump, saw it, latched him up, and Derek was able to get the sack. He had nowhere to go with the ball. They really weren't able to throw the ball effectively against us the entire night. They just it is what it is. We got to bounce back. Got to bounce back and get this one.
I think you guys only gave up 1 play over 20 yards. Is that one of the biggest things you take out of that game? You were able to kind of
we had we
plays?
had 2 explosive plays. One of over 20, and the other one I think was 16. It was a run of 16.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was good. The guys played. They played well. We just stinks you don't get the W. But we can't keep talking about that. We're really on to Western Carolina, and with all of our goals and everything that we still want to accomplish still intact and ahead of us. So we need to focus on the task at hand.
Assuming McNeil's able to